Hello, my name is Olusindiso. I'm from South Africa. I'm currently based in Shanghai, China, and I work as a kindergarten teacher. On Wednesday, August 23rd, during a disagreement, the HR manager at my job, a guy, punched me on my face. After he punched me and I was screaming, trying to get out of his office, he pushed me down on the couch, telling me that I needed to sit down. I screamed and I was trying to get my phone so I'd take pictures and videos of what was happening. Instead, he grabbed my phone and said he didn't have my phone anymore. I don't know how I got out of the office, but somehow I got out. And I was running in the passage of this kindergarten trying to get help. There were various women there. All of them just watched and did nothing. I managed to run to the stairs, but by the time I got to the stairs, he was already there. And he was preventing me from going past him. I was screaming, but he was pulling me, preventing me from leaving. I don't know what came to my head, but I thought about a different exit, and I ran towards the different exit, but he was chasing me. And during the time that he was chasing me, he was singing a song, humming a song, as though to distract me in case so that I can fall and he can catch me. I managed to get out of the building, and there was another lady outside the building shouting for the securities officers to close the gate so I wouldn't get out. But what happened is the security officer made a mistake. Instead of closing the gate, he opened the gate. And then I ran, managing to get out. By the time I got out, I had no shoes on, no socks on. They had taken my phone. I had no bag on. It was just me and nothing on my hands. I didn't know what to do, so I started walking on the streets, and I came across a young Chinese lady. Asked her if she spoke English, and she said yes. I asked her to call the cops. She called the cops arrived, and we went back to the kindergarten. When we arrived at the kindergarten, they had gathered everything that belonged to me on the table, telling me that the reason why they were preventing me from leaving is because they wanted me to calm down so they can call the cops to resolve the issue, despite the fact that I wasn't feeling safe. And that is why I wanted to run away. Then the guy who had punched me told the cops that he did not punch me, that I hit my eye on the couch. I asked them to release the CCTV footage of the building while I was running, and they said they don't have it. We went to the police station. At the police station, the vice principal who saw everything happen said that she didn't see anything, and that when this guy might have hit me, she was on the phone, so she didn't see anything. When I arrived there, the cops basically told me that my visa is expiring next week and I do not have proof that this guy has hit me, and therefore I needed to settle. Feeling like I didn't have a choice, I ended up settling for compensation. I'm making this video because there are so many of us out here who are suffering under the hands of our employers, who continue to disobey the law and treat us very poorly. And I'm also making this video because I feel very powerless in this situation. They told me that if I talk to anybody or go to the media about the situation, then they would sue me and I would have to go to jail or get deported. They also threatened to put me on some teachers' blacklist in China so that I would never get a job in China. They also refused to give me any documents that would allow me to work anywhere else in China during this moment. But I'm not okay with just keeping quiet and pretending like this is okay and nothing happened. And I hope if you're seeing this video, you pass it to as many people as possible so that people know that this happened to me.
What's going on, everybody? Am I loud? Can anybody hear me? I hope my voice is sounding very well. But we about to get into it real quick. We about to bring it back to old times, the after hours live situation. I know everybody busy with their own lives and everything. Shouts out to y'all, but for tuning in or watching a rerun, I appreciate y'all very much. Now we're gonna get into it real quick. All right, so this is extreme right here. So shouts out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially on with MoFax, because I've never been a Twitter. I've been a Twitter user, a X, I meant, but I haven't been on it for like the news and all that, or for what's trending and everything until like about a month ago. And I've just been catching a lot of archives, and shouts out to y'all for sending me stuff on IG. I still gotta check all the dang other messages on there. But you know, we about to get through it. But this right here, Sexyy Redd, let's go.
You know I'm sexy, I'm the baddest. I'm this shit, little bitch, I'm mad. You know, I can't say his name. You know you bad, yeah. And I'm the reason. Niggas love a bad bitch.
Yeah, Travis. Yeah, Travis. I know you ain't got no room to talk, but you know, that's for another time right there. Travis Scott shut Sexyy Redd up mid. See, I think Travis is not one of those who are able to speak on situations like this, but you know, that's for later on in the lives, for later on. I got a whole archive of stuff. All right, so this girl name, her is what? It's sad to say, but you're not protected when you're in Asia. That's the video I played in the beginning of this live. When you're not protected in Asia, especially if you're black, it's either you get beaten, eaten there, and nothing, and absolutely nothing. No one will come assist. Unisa Coco La Fakasi, Sexyy Redd, Pork Zoom. What the heck? My bad. I gotta, get on point with that. But yeah, that was for that one. Now we got another one right here. That's gonna be for later on for the live, because I definitely, matter of fact, MoFax, if you up in here, and I got the StreamYard link pinned in the top of the comments. So if y'all definitely want to stop by or just, speak on stuff. Oh, and what's this right here? She had just, who is, she like somebody from a movie that I watched like back in the childhood days. But her name, okay, it says Big Sexy. I didn't know that. And Sexy Teen Boy or Teen Girl SZA. Why is SZA behind all? Is SZA like the middle anchor handler when it comes to upcoming celebrities? Because check this out, like how, I forgot that white man name, but he be speaking to Kendrick Lamar, and he be speaking to all these other people doing interviews and stuff, and he be trying to expand their creativity, but he's like a handler in a way. Like when TLC Left Eye, when she had went to, I forgot what country she went to. I think it was Honduras. I got to do my research on it, but they have sent a handler, her boyfriend, with her when she went to her little hiatus because of that situation, with the record labels and stuff. But Sexyy Redd, SZA, I'm trying to figure out, she been under Lizzo's comments and stuff, like, rooting her on and everything when she had just started popping. So I think it's SZA like the middle tier handler when it comes to, like, I'm trying to figure out why she had tweeted at SZA, but to each his own. We're gonna keep going with that. Oh yeah, and Youngboy, I gotta read Youngboy. Let's go to Youngboy comments real quick. Give me 1 second. Gotta go to Youngboy comments. This dude is off the chain. All right, what he said. Because I gotta pull this up. Youngboy he done lost his goddamn mind. Let me try to see if I can click on the link to pull it up. Supposed to wear pants down, said it was an accident. Wow. I gotta add this to the chat, y'all. I'm telling you, just so much stuff coming. Give me 1 second. I gotta add this because Blueface Mama Wildin'. Y'all heard about Blueface lately? I remember on YouTube on my recommendations, it was Krishana Rock. She had dropped a music video of, I just don't know, something about her child or something. And I gotta look. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I just already know it was some BS. But when I was going on Twitter to read Youngboy tweets, let me scroll down. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Hopefully you two don't. No, it's blurred out. It's blurred out. She said, okay, let me make it bigger for y'all so y'all can see it. Come down some more. Come down. Okay. Blueface's mom addressed the viral picture she posted with her pants down and said it was an accident, and Blue reacted. I tell you, them perk 30s be crucial, y'all. Them perk 30s be crucial. Y'all just don't know. Y'all really don't know how them perk 30s be doing people. Even with Sexyy Redd, when she did that song with Summer Walker, it said put the perk 30 in her booty hole. And it's like, I'm telling you, them pills it just does something to you. It does something to you. Okay, what's up, Perfect? Yeah, I got the StreamYard link if you want to hop in, definitely. If you want to stop by, I could bring you up in so on the panel. But let's see what Blueface said back. He said, put this on full screen, actually. Blueface mom, no, Blueface said, now I said it was an accident, BN, but it looked better than the one you spent your life savings on. Old lady booty cheeks. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to that baby boy situation. Jody, let me drink. Oh, I gotta drink my diet green tea real quick. Jody from Baby Boy. I did a live about that a long time ago, way back for real. And it's starting to come into fruition because this is exactly a spinoff of Baby Boy. Baby Boy Part 2 or Baby Boy. It just Jody and his mom, Blueface and his mom. Like, how old is she? I should have did my research on it. Like, it just came out of nowhere. But yeah, you on a whole nother level, Blueface. We're gonna carry on. But back to that Youngboy situation that I came across, because Youngboy, I don't know if you've been in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Mormons need to put you in the van to take you away because you've been talking reckless, especially with this. What's her name? Youngboy just don't care. Let's see what Youngboy don't care about. Gotta put this on the big screen. Okay, so one of them. Let me click on it. God damn it! Won't let me click on it. The first. So this is Youngboy sending a text message to this girl. And I don't know if y'all able to read it, but I'm gonna read it for y'all though. So, what exactly do you want? That's what she sent to the Youngboy to text. Youngboy respond, what you mean? You know what I want. You want to bleep? Youngboy respond, obviously. I don't just bleep anyone. Man, all right, I just don't bleep anyone. I'm a relationship type girl. Youngboy said, cool, and I ain't just anyone. Better do your research on me. Like Lil Reese, like he said, do your research. Like, you know who I am? And she said, I don't know who's been dropping my name like that, but I'm not that type of girl. Okay. Youngboy said, have fun effing with them lames though. And she said, I know who you are. I know you, but I'm not about to sleep with you because you're a rapper. I wasn't raised like that. Youngboy responded with a thumbs up. He said, enjoy them lame ass athletes. Laugh out loud. First of all, they aren't lame. And Youngboy said, yeah, they definitely lame. All these athletes be dick riding me trying to hang out. And he put the laughing emoji and he said, niggas lames. And he said, enjoy that though. You ever around in the same place I am. She said, if you're around the same place that I'm around, best believe you be kicked out. And he put the peace sign and she put LOL, entertaining this stuff. But if we ever in the same place, best believe I'll get it shut down. Okay. I'm assuming she'll call the police, but yeah, that's definitely cap. I'm a rich ass nigga gangster. Oh, brother, here's Youngboy. Okay. And ain't nobody gonna say shit to me. They know what me and all my niggas about. There are 2 murder charges on my record. LOL. Youngboy. Oh, I appreciate you, Naeem. Appreciate you. Youngboy, come here, Youngboy. Come here. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and I'm gonna save this photo and I'm gonna upload it real quick. It's only gonna take a sec because I gotta let y'all see this. I got to. Shouts out to Naeem Edwards. I appreciate you. She got a channel. Y'all definitely got to go ahead and subscribe and check her out. She be putting that real out. So let's go ahead and dang watch the bottom of this. It's coming up. Oh, I got the picture up twice. Oh, not that one. Need to upload a photo I made. All right, photo. Youngboy, show selected. Cause y'all gotta see this. This guy is tripping. They gotta put him in the van. All right, boom. Full screen. Full screen. Now y'all can see it. Do y'all see what I see? Go to the very last the very last two bubble gray area messages. And ain't nobody gonna say shit to me. They know what me and my niggas about. There are 2 murder charges on my record. LOL. Youngboy. Youngboy. Appreciate you. Definitely. If you want to stop by, you know, I got it pinned at the top. You know, you be speaking real, so you could join the panel whenever you want. Listen here, Youngboy. Why so gangster? But you know, I understand because you came up with that image. But the thing is, when you had turned similar to the way Playboy Cardi took, which is that rock star route, you had took the rock star route, but you still on that murder thing. But you are a talented artist when it comes to, you know, like you definitely consistent, you put in the work, but dog, what is this to brag about? And I got to see how old Youngboy is. You got to be like 23, 24. The thing is, you're doing a lot of talking. And you see, this is to, let me see how this IG girl look. What's she at? This is to an IG girl. You playing around. I don't know if you smoking. I don't know if you're on probation, but you playing around right here. Like this is like, you know, the piano hanging over your head right here. Man. This guy, Youngboy, hold on. She's not even what I'm trying to say. And this was on the Shade Room, by the way, too, y'all. The Shade Room. You know, the Shade Room always throw shade on everybody. They got agendas out there. Yeah, I seen that YouTube video of the woman who had created the Shade Room. You know, first generation immigration and all that. It's like, okay, I see where this is going at, but she been on it. But Youngboy, back to you. Dog, you over here, like, just take, not even take the L, just be like, see, this is what happens when certain dudes, and this is for most rappers, when they don't get no type of play before they blow up, and then even with DJ Academics, and when they blow up, they think that it's like the movies or something. Like, hey, girl, you're hot. Let me holler at you. Or, hey, come on, man, what you about to, like, they just think that they could just say like 3 words and, you know, they drop their pennies like it's a Prince concert or a Michael Jackson concert or something like that. It's like, it don't work like that. You got to have social skills, and then you're going to say, have fun with them lames. They want to hang with me, this and that. Like, this is the child mind. This is the confusion right here. And you living up to your name, young boy, a young boy acting like that. Dog. You're if you really read between the lines, you already knew she was entertaining it. You already knew she was going to be a go from the start, even though she liked to play it by face value. But when she pull up on you, you already know the outcome. But the fact that you got your feelings and the ego, you start talking, and then you gonna end it with there's two murder charges on my record. LOL. She didn't even. I think she did respond after that. But it's funny how. Actually, she responded because I see the blue bubble at the bottom. But it's so funny how she just screenshot that to expose you that quick. Come on. What's up, Chris? Come on, man. Like, you gotta do better. You done got away with too much. Like, you gotta. It's like, if they want to get you shut down, you already gave them the ammunition, even though they probably already had probable evidence or whatever on you. Same thing with the Diddy situation. You see, how long ago in the chat was Tupac dead? And that's going to go into the next topic on the live we about to do here. How long ago did Tupac pass away? And what year did he get killed in? Go ahead and look it up. Because this right here, Tupac death date. September 13th, 1996. September 13th, 1996. I've been born in 95. So, let's say I'm 28. 28. Like, damn near 28, 27 years, let's just say. Dog, that happened like with the Tupac situation, and you see how they just did an arrest on Keefe D. This dude is an old man. Went on Vlad and everything, but you see how there is no statutory. You got shouts out to Naeem because she knows her law, but there's no statutory limit to a murder case in America. This is not no, what's that place, that country? I think Poland, when it's like 20 years or 30 years. Yo, they just arrested dude for the murder of Tupac like over 20 something years ago, a score. And Youngboy, you talking like this in the chat right here? Like, bruh, like I said, if you following towards their agenda and you know who I'm talking about, you're able to, you'll be all right. You still have the piano hanging over your head. But if you slip up or if you don't do what they say, or, you ain't living up to what you had agreed to in the contract, they can start pulling this out right here. And pulling that, like, I know this is not the only first thing that you had said. I know you probably said a dozen more wild stuff through text message, on phone call, recorded and all that. But this one right here, this might be, your golden ticket on that agenda, that domino effect. So that's all I wanted to speak with that Youngboy situation. You gotta just, like, bro, you was in Salt Lake City, Utah. You say you transitioned into a Mormon. Do you know the Mormon got, it's like HOA. They could damn snatch you up and throw you in the van legally and don't bring you back until you right. What was it in the 90s when they've been damn doing them shocking on your people's heads? Shocking your brain and stuff? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, bro, you could get snatched up any moment over there. You better not play with the Mormons like that. Now let's go back to Jada real quick, because we was talking about the Tupac situation.
A lot of people might not know, but he proposed to you while he was in jail.
I talk about this in the book when I go to see him in Rykers, when I wrote about that in the book, and when I had to talk about it, speak my words for the audible version of the book. That was probably one of the more painful parts, seeing him there, the condition that he was in, and having to leave him there. And he was in bad shape. And so when he asked me to get married, he was at Rykers. And I knew at that time that he needed somebody to do time with him, which I was going to do anyway. You didn't have to marry me to do time, right? I'm here.
I see why we love you.
And then he needed a rock. He needed, because of our friendship and because of everything we had been through together, he just wanted to feel that solidified foundation. Because I promise you, he would have married me and divorced me as soon as his ass left jail. He would have.
Right.
I'll be real with it.
Right. Because so many people.
Naeem, those of y'all don't know, y'all better subscribe to her channel and definitely listen to her content. She be speaking the real. You are so right. I had to pin it. She said, was Jada so cold? She a fool if she believed that, though, because a motherfucker jail will tell you anything. LOL. That is absolutely true. That they call it game or spitting, or I think nowadays through Twitch streaming, the slang for it is Riz. This is what they put out. I'm not, I didn't make this up, but how many people who are behind them walls and bars, all that time they could damn finesse, get somebody to send them to smuggle something up in there for them, have money for them when they get out. I mean, like, you're right about that. But it's crazy. Like, okay, so that's Jada right there. Let me finish the rest of this.
People in that position don't have support.
Right.
None at all.
None.
Shouts out to everybody else in the chat too. We got, okay, I said Naeem, we got Chris, we got Marty, we got Perfect still up in here. And we even got myself. Mo Facts, you still ain't pull up yet. You did not want that smoke, and it's all good. She said, "Tell me why I saw lingerie pictures that Jada sent Tupac while he was locked up last year, and how all the articles and videos, oh, they're blank. She got PR. They pay to get it taken down. It's no different than when Drake. Okay, so Drake, I know Drake from Degrassi, the Canada show. When I was a kid, I think middle school, I used to watch it. It's like I know I can make it through. It's like that theme song. That show was kind of straight, but there was a scene. See, you have to go on Amazon, or you have to go order it. You got to buy, I think, seasons 4 through 10. I think Degrassi. Drake was in there, but there was an episode where Drake been in high school, and there was this guy. I guess he thought Drake was giving him signals, but he misread it. But this was before Drake was in a wheelchair, before he got shot by a school shooter. This dude straight damn near tongue kissed Drake, and Drake pushed him off and everything. And I remember before Drake had did that Six God album, it was easy to search on YouTube or Google or even Twitter. But this Drake now, you can't find that. You gotta, that's too much. And it's like, why would I do all that just to see that part? You know what I'm saying? But you have to buy the damn Degrassi DVDs to find Jimmy. I think that's the name. Yeah, Jimmy on Drake. Jimmy on Degrassi, to find that episode right there, because to ruin his image. So they got people to pay for it to get taken down, And I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to buy no goddamn seasons 4 through 10. Even though that was a good show, Degrassi, just to find that episode. But let's say if one is supported, if it come across my table or something, and I'm doing my research and all that, best believe I could take that clip and put it in the archives. But that is way too much energy right now for me just to go to there. But it's out there though. Keep going.
He got the best.
Right. He was just like, look. And I just think it was the mind state that he was in. He wrote me this long letter. And I think even before Pac went to jail, he was starting to shift in a certain manner.
Good or bad?
Good. Really good. And I think that for him, he just felt like, okay, if I can tether myself, it'll keep me on a trajectory.
Yeah. Incognito, what's up? But that's her press tour on her bio book. I'm assuming it's gonna be on Audible and everything. She's like, doing these shock values so people could go listen to her book and buy it and all that. That's just, typical, marketing. But she's putting her personal life, and she's putting stuff that happened like 20 something years ago. And she knows let me keep going, man.
There is nobody like that man. I don't care how many records you sell. I don't care how popular you are. There is no comparison. None. And I don't know when there ever will be.
Man, the B riding is so real. Let's see that one more time.
There is nobody like that man. I don't care how many records you sell. I don't care how popular you are. There is no comparison. None. And I don't know when there ever will be.
Jada, did you not think for one moment Will Smith would see this and really what you saying is directed towards him? One more time, let's hear it. Like just Will Smith up at night, 2 a.m, his boxers, he done went to get some cereal or something, done dropped that Hancock movie. John Hancock, I think it's called Hancock, that superhero movie. I'm just throwing something out there. And who's to say, celebrities be on the internet just like us, and they come across stuff like us too. They be on Twitter and all that. And who's to say he done been on his phone, or he done saw on the smart TV and he just saw this right here.
There is nobody like that man. I don't care how many records you sell. I don't care how popular you are. There is no comparison. None. And I don't know when there ever will be.
Listen. My bad, y'all. Been drinking all my diet tea. Listen. Will. Yeah, Will. You gotta understand the emotional intelligence. I know y'all had kids together. I know all that, but there were signs way before then, and you still overlooked. So accountability is the number one thing right there. You already know that she'll wiggle herself out of it if it's going to make her look bad or whatever situation that you do. You knew all this right here way before time, how she was, but you still overlooked it. It's no different than them red pills or academics or fresh and fit. I keep mentioning them. It's no different than that. All the signs and everything, but you still went for it. And now you got this. And then what was that situation where she had letters saved and her daughter had read it? And it was that Will Smith. Oh, let me pull that up, man. Y'all think I'm playing. Jada Pinkett, Smith, letters, Tupac letter. Y'all think I'm playing. This is not the letter. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to figure out the one. I hope it's this top one right here because I'm about to share it to y'all. Where she was out in the sun. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. We got to refresh y'all memory, including mine. Put this at the very bottom. Because she, talk about throw it off. Let's go.
Yo, what up, my people? It's your boy, Davido. You're now watching All Urban Central. Keep it locked. Hold on.
As many of you know, today is Pac's birthday. He would have been 50 this year. And of course, you know, I went down memory lane. Over the years, Pac wrote me many letters and many poems, and I don't think this one has ever been published, honestly. He had a song called Lost Souls on the gang-related soundtrack, but I believe this was the original concept because he wrote this, I believe, when he was at Rykers. And I was like, I don't think he would have minded that I share this with you guys. Some say nothing gold can last forever. And to believe this, I need no proof. I have witnessed all that was pure in me and be changed by the evil men can do. The innocence possessed by children once lived inside my soul, but surviving years with criminal peers has turned my warm heart to cold. I used to dream and fantasize, but now I'm scared to sleep, petrified not to live or die, but to awaken and still be me. It is true that nothing gold can last. We will all one day see death. When the purest hearts are torn apart, lost souls are all that's left. Down on my knees, I beg of God to save me from this fate. Let me live to see what was gold in me before it's all too late. Pac.
All right, 2021. I guess we're going to have to stay ready if you popping it off like this at the top. All right. All right, remember we were talking about what you put in your body is good for your skin, but also just good for your body. Food is medicine for the body. You see that?
There goes that crystals in the hand magic talk. Now, Will, the reason why I'm like on your neck about this because there were so many red flags, so many, over a dozen. Here's one of them. And I'm like, it just blows my mind.
Give it up right now for Wicked Wisdom!
Do we not, hold on, do y'all not see who that is right there? Hold on, let me see if I can catch her. Let's go.
People all the shit that I'm doing. I know that I was so wrong. Although I had fun. I changed yesterday, don't be shit today. Yesterday, don't be shit today. Yesterday, don't be shit today. Forget about the pain and walk away. Yesterday, don't be shit today.
This is the Stormy from Set It Off, August Alsina Entanglement. Chris Rock is obsessed with me. This is what we talking about right here. What we doing here, y'all? What the hell are we doing here? What are we doing here? Nailed it on the head, Mrs. Parker. Nailed it on the head. Already been confused. Yeah, exactly. See, I'm gonna be real. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Was her fall off ever since Set It Off movie? Because she had another movie in a red dress, but that was before it. It was called She Got Game, or I forgot what it was. Or Woohoo. She had like a red or pink dress on that movie, but that was before Set It Off. Set It Off came out. It was a movie like a couple of years ago she did when she went on a girls' night, I think, in Louisiana. It had Tiffany Haddish on there, and she was hanging up from that 2-story balcony on that rope, and she had to pee because she was drunk, and she peed on everybody. Yeah, but that was not even I think, okay, so no, I was about to say The Matrix Reloaded, but she didn't carry that movie, The Matrix Reloaded. No, I'm talking about like Girls Trip. Thank you, Girls Trip. Yeah, it's Jada. So let me go ahead and put this on mute while I'm talking, then I'll let y'all see it some more. But yeah, so I don't think any other movie after Set It Off, really. She was a flop on it. Yeah, she tried to come back in Girls Trip. After she got with Will, she kind of gave up her own career to start her family. She never really came back heavy how she could have. Yes, I agree. And to be real with you, she wasn't the only one who fell off after that movie. What was Vivica A. Fox? That was another one. I think when she had got into that relationship with 50 Cent, like she's on Fox Soul now, just angry at the world. But Queen Latifah, I ain't gonna lie, Queen Latifah impressed me. I mean, from the movie Juice, where she was listening to Q album mixtape, and Bringing Down the House, where she had went to that white family, and I think it's Holiday, no, This Christmas or something with LL Cool J, and then she went to, I forgot her name off of Set It Off. I was like, damn, Queen Latifah, you caught me, like, you versatile as hell. So I mean, Queen Latifah kept going up. And Jada, yeah, so it's like, I believe, yeah, she settled for Will Smith, but this what happens when you, I'm not gonna say Mr. Nice Guy, but excuse me, but when you be all that goofy goober stuff, and when I mean by goofy goober stuff, it's like, Will, Bad Boys, you was serious in, okay, that's good, but all this other movies like Hitch, and what's another movie? All them goofy goober movies, them damn Looney Tune movies you've been in and all that, ain't take it serious now, like, and you probably, it just been too much, just even though she say that she wanna see you every day, she wanna wake up to you every day, she don't really mean that. And I think you literally took that to heart and you did that, and she got more sick and sick of it. She's like, ugh, get away, so annoying, clingy, like what the heck? Like, I'm only gonna be gone for 2 days. Okay. Will probably told her, like, hey, babe, I'm about to do the Bad Boys 3. I want you to come down there with me. Remember when Tyler Perry had invited Will to his studio area and named one of the buildings after him? And they had to knock the champagne bottle against the buildings. And Will was like, I want you to do it. She's like, no, this is your moment. Go ahead. You enjoy your moment. So listen, it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I just think, and I could be wrong, I think Will did too much with it. He overdid it. It's like, randomize that shit, kind of. Will accept. God, y'all going off in the comments for it. Will accept. Jada was a good actor. Jada was a cult classic actor. Latifah did good playing Bessie. Yeah, Bessie. That's her name. Queen Latifah the GOAT. After V Fox refused to marry 50 Cent, she felt exactly. So okay, so that is true. That is true. I was thinking the same thing. I agree. Yeah, Queen Latifah. We cannot. Hey, y'all got to give it to her with that acting and rapping. I mean, from House Party to you got to give it to her. You got to give it. You got to give it. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep that thing 1,000. Like, she know how to play that role. Whatever role you give her, she'll play it. Jada, what was that movie where it was that weird movie? She was like a little boy in that movie. And hold on, Jada, what was it called? The Wash? It was not The Wash. It was like a movie in the 90s, Jada Pinkett, and she had that jacket on. And they had that fruity guy on there too. Jada Pinkett Smith movie. Damn, what was that movie called? Jada Pinkett Smith movie. 90s. I say 90s. Damn, because I can't even think of it. Well, it just keeps showing Set It Off. I'm about to damn go to man, come on, don't tell me this right here. She Concept of California. Okay, I gotta show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. This is another one. This is another one I'm talking about. This is what I'm telling you. And Will, you like that. You know how some people like to get hurt? They like to get beat on and abused like Norbit. It's like you like it. Just admit you like it. And we go on about our business. Let's go.
You attended the North Carolina School of the Arts.
Yeah, North Carolina and Barnum School for the Arts.
Right. And at Baltimore School of the Arts went to school with Tupac.
Yes, he went to school with me. I was there first. Yeah, we went to school together. Yeah.
What was that whole experience like? I mean, obviously you didn't know he was going to be this big rap star then.
I knew he was going to be a big something. That was without doubt. We all knew that. But we had a great time in school. Boy, we had some fun. Those were the days. If we could only go back. I know he thinks that a lot. It's just like, damn. I mean, those were the days. It's just like innocence, just doing our thing.
We were talking to Tupac on the set of his California Love video. He said that you came up with some of the ideas for that video.
For which one?
California Love.
Oh, yeah. I came up with the, actually, Dre, before Tupac was ever involved, Dre came to me and he was like, look.
Oh, brother. Oh, my goodness. Before it was ever. Anybody in the chat, can y'all tell me what is this? What mental disorder is this? I'm not no psychologist. Please tell me what is this right here? What is her motive? Please tell me. Like, what is she trying to do or say? What personality is that? Let's go.
Look, I want you to direct this video. I was like, wow, I heard the song. I was like, this song is slamming. So I came up with this futuristic idea. I had some problems. And also during this film, I was like, man, I really want Dre's video to be tight, and I want to concentrate on it. This is just not the time. I had some personal things going on. And so then Hype came in the picture. And it was like second person communication because I never got to talk to Hype. I'm talking to Hype now that the video's done. You know what I'm saying? But it was like second person communication. It was like, okay, this is what Jada wanted. See, now, yeah, we got this sand thing happening. And I was like, okay. And I was talking to Hype. He was like, man, I found out the last minute that this was your idea. I wish I would have hooked up with you. I was like, man, you did all right.
So that right there. I mean, she been already on this time, though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Will, like, what are you doing? And now she came. This is something that's recent right here. I'm gonna let y'all see.
We are back 8:14 with Carson and Hoda's exclusive interview with Jada at the Oscars.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. This interview on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen was taped a year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long? Wow, we was just talking about Queen Latifah. Let's go.
Have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot?
Y'all want to go back? Look at her face when she answered it. Yeah, we're gonna random nonverbal cue pop quiz. Let's go.
How do I keep it?
In 1990, Happens Live with Andy Cohen.
Watch when
was
she
taped
responds.
A year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? Maybe I don't know. I mean, I'm baffled, really.
Yeah, right.
Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple. They even faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend. Neither let the public know they had already split.
So I guess my question is, I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
Except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured? That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
Some of y'all in the chat said narcissist, and is that like, she said that pretty much. I remember it was a clip where she said that, no, we are not getting no divorce. Oh, you stay here and I'm gonna stay here. I don't care what, we fight it out. And now she's still saying that she gotta live up to that. She gotta keep that. It just, hold on, let me go.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
I have so many questions.
So do I.
I have so many
It
questions.
was the strangest, it was the strangest kind of revelation to realize that these two people have had separate lives. I mean, they have not called each other husband and wife in all of those years.
Except for the appearance everywhere they went.
Except for the appearances, right? Including at the Oscars.
Yes.
By the way, there's a whole chunk in this book that we're going to get into in the Dateline special and also a little later here of what happened in that moment when he said, you know, get my wife's name out of your mouth, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a whole backstory there too. But Jada is candid and honest in this book. I mean, she's saying things that she's never said. So they've kind of been living this pretend life publicly.
For years.
They knew the secret. They know it.
So
They
now
haven't
she's
shared it.
telling everyone.
Yeah.
But they're not divorced.
Nope.
So they're
And
separated.
they don't plan on it. They don't plan on getting divorced.
I think a lot of American families can relate, though. I think there's a lot more distance between husbands and wives than anybody ever really talks about.
Yeah.
But this sounds like something.
Yeah, that's a bigger goal.
Yeah, it's a bigger delta.
We have a lot more on this conversation. I was fascinated by her, by the way. First time I'd sat down and spoke with her for a long period of time.
Oh, I
You
want
read
to
the
see
book?
more.
We
I
have
read
the
the
book
book
here.
from cover to cover. Yeah, we're going to do a special on NBC News. It's called Jada's Story, Friday night, 8/7 Central.
I want to hear your podcast with her so
on
we can go like
NBC.
2 hours long.
Let's go,
No.
Carson.
Okay.
All right.
Well, it's going to
you
be
go.
so
Do that.
interesting because
no talent, no acting skills whatsoever. So you had this remind me of Michael Jackson's sister when she went on that show. You know, she was the youngest, and she just let me see. Sister speaks out. And I'm not saying everything she said is like, let me see this right here. It was an episode. She went on there. And when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, what the hell going on? Hollywood will turn you out. I'm telling you. Hollywood will turn you out. I'm trying to add it real quick. Hollywood will definitely turn you out. Look at this thumbnail.
Well, Latoya, the book is getting a lot of attention. Very controversial. How do you feel now that it's out? Any regrets that you wrote it, or anything you'd like to delete or
add? No regrets whatsoever. I feel very good. Actually, it was therapy for me to release everything out of my system. Actually, it felt very good.
That can do that sometimes. Writing a book can relieve you of everything inside.
You called it a highly dysfunctional family, although on the
Yes.
surface it seemed like the American dream.
Yes, of course, naturally. In our family, because that was always that facade up there, smiling in front of the cameras. But when we got home, it was totally different. It was an entirely different lifestyle at home.
Well, what was it like at home?
It was
This
very,
Jada, y'all.
very hard. My father was very strict. He beat us.
Well, when you say he beat you, did he spank you?
Come on.
Whip you? I mean, what
He
are
had
you
a
talking-
belt, you say in the book. Belts, whips, whatever. My brothers were grown, and my father would take his fist and he would punch them and knock them down the steps constantly.
Would they provoke
To this
him?
day, no, of course not. To this day, they are still afraid of my father, and they will tell you. They come to me and they say, Latoya, we have kids in college, and we're afraid of my father still today. But my mother allowed this to go on, which makes it so bad. She didn't stop it.
She too was an abuse victim, wasn't she?
My
Sometimes?
mother, by my father, according to my brother, yes. According to Micheal, he would tell me he would see my father beating my mother. I have never seen my father beat my mother.
This is like they clone Tyrone show or the Truman Show. Like you could just see her brain calculating the stuff. Like it's like they're tapping into her subconscious mind and giving her suggestions. Like when you say belt, beat, do you mean a belt? Look at how she thinks when they say that to her real quick. This is Jada, I'm telling you.
And my father would take his fist and he would punch him and knock them down the steps.
Let me go.
It was an entirely different lifestyle at home.
Well, what was it like at home?
It was very, very hard. My father was very strict. He beat us.
Well, when you say he beat you, did he spank
No, look, check her out.
you, whip you? I mean, what
He
are
had
you
a
talking-
belt, you say in the book. Belts, flips, whatever. My brothers were.
She was like, oh yeah, that little thought, like, oh yeah,
He had a belt, you say in the book.
that right there. I know I'm going a little extreme with it, but it just reminds me of the Jada situation because it's like she went on there for the book, you know, to sell the book. And I'm not saying all the stuff she's saying is a lie or not, but it's like, you know how you can remix stuff. It kind of looks like they all was playing this game and she just decided, hey, I don't want to play this game no more. Let me tell you like how it is. Like I'm got immunity, guilt free or whatever. But back to this situation with Jada, it's like she was playing a game. She was like with that situation with the Oscars. Come on, we saw your facial expression. We saw like, come on. And now you try to make it seem like, whoa, we was not together. Y'all stop with this delusion shit right here. This is what kills me. It's like if my house is on fire and I see somebody in a firefighter uniform, I'm like, hey, can you, my house on fire. And they look at me like, bro, I ain't no goddamn firefighter. I don't know what the hell you think I'm a fire. What the heck wrong with you, man? Stop this delusion, Hollywood stuff. It's like you trying to say I was separate for 6 years and everything, but every time y'all go out, like stop that. And don't try to say, oh, we're making the image and all that. It's like, again, this is the Truman Show. And if you want to take that approach, and if everybody agree with that and feel for her, y'all gotta feel for Britney Spears, shit, even Michael Jackson, when they done damn at the age of 5. It's like, or Orlando Brown. Y'all gotta feel for them too, because it's like they part of the same Holly Weird situation too. It's like, hold on now. We can't be selective here and be like, oh, they were under the stress. They didn't know, they were lost, Stockholm syndrome. But when it comes to people like Orlando Brown or whoever, it's like, y'all get what I'm saying? The victim thing. Yeah, Truman Show, exactly. Latoya was over embellished. Look at, sounds like Mike is spooky. Janet looked like Michael so much as spooky. I mean, did she have talents though? Could she sing? Yeah, I gotta put me on because I know Jackson 5, of course. I know Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, and then y'all correct me. I said Janet was the youngest, the baby. Okay, but Latoya, did Latoya got an album? Let me look it up. Latoya album. Latoya Jackson album. Latoya Jackson album. Oh yeah, she do. Bad Girl, Heart Don't Lie, Latoya. Was it hitting though? Was it hitting like that? Let me see. This is damn trash. Remix. Let me stop. Now it sounds like it's copied and paste, to be honest. I'm not saying like it's terrible. It just sounds like it sounded like it was a blueprint already, and they just copied the blueprint and they applied on her. You know, she tried. She was a flop. My bad. Latoya looks like Michael so much. She even doing the dance moves like Michael Jackson too. And Janet. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Who did this? Who's the PR? Who's the A&R? Y'all wrong for this right here. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all really messed up for that. Y'all know different. Y'all know when y'all was in high school and it's like the first day of school, first week of school, one of your partners got a messed up hairline. And instead of you saying, hey, just wear a snapback or, you know, put the hoodie on, you still got fresh kicks on everything. Whoever set her up to do these albums and these music videos, they are just like them guys in high school. Be like, nah, man. Oh, damn, bro, that shit look pushed back. Nah, bro, you straight. Nah, hey, bro, that thing look hard, ain't it? Hey, y'all check them out, man. Hey, that thing look cool, man. Hey, you straight, man. Look, hey, we're gonna pull up, man. We all clean. And then you start walking in the hallways, going to your first homeroom class, first period class. People just look and be like, what the hell? Looking at your partner just clowning and stuff. And then y'all done hype them up to damn talk to a girl or something. And she'd be like, dog, your hairline pushed back. You look like damn Nutty Professor father or something. Like it's gonna be crucial. It's gonna be crucial, man. That's where I'm from. You know, I'm from South Carolina, you know, South Side. Shouts out to all the South Sides in up north, but that's how they do it where I'm from. They'll roast for like a millisecond. If you don't got, I'm telling you, if you don't have the emotional intelligence, I done seen a lot of people got set up on dummy missions. You know, I've seen people like, shouts out to Michael. I'm sorry, man. I gotta tell the story. Michael, he was like 5'5", 240 pounds. It was a time where we used to wear polo, or we used to wear Hollister or Abercrombie and Fitch or Aeropostale. I think it was Hollister. So the Hollister shirts, like most of the people I hang around with, we was in gym class, 6th period. And Michael, he wasn't in gym class, you know, he was short and he was like, you know, heavy set, wide, short and wide. Tell me why them boys around the corner boost his head up to go to the Hollister Mall and buy the same size that I wear, fitted. Just imagine that, y'all. And you know them Hollister shirts, you know them damn Surf Boy or them sport type of material clothing be fitted and tailored. Because they think you slim fit. This dude was like the opposite of that. This dude wore that and he even bought the shorts too. Yeah, y'all know the shorts here. Y'all running out. You can't, with the Hollister shorts, you can't, them things above your knees now. It look like you really on a surfboard. Tell me why they got this dude looking all snugged up like a damn a Build-A-Bear workshop, damn teddy bear. This dude, like, they just hyped him up, and he had walked. I remember he walked to school like that, and I think I was ready to talk about the time. He came to Taco Bell like that, and they were like, "Bro, what the hell? Like, what you doing?" And he was so confused because they had gassed him up. But when he went out to the real world, he'd been looking crazy, man. My bad, Mike. I try to tell you, man. And Mike, you know, he from where I'm from, but he was hey, shouts out. It don't matter how y'all been raised up. It don't matter if y'all came from lower class, middle class, or upper class. It don't matter. Shouts out to y'all. But he was from middle upper class. So he had came to the neighborhood that I've been around. So he didn't, you kind of saying it's like DJ Academics pulling up to 63rd, or like not even that, like on violent stuff, but it's just like pulling up to where people who know how to roast, people who know how to, like, you know, run game, people who know how to catch you off like the swivel. But I'm pretty sure ever since then he done definitely woke up and realized, because yeah, that was wild right there. That was wild. But back to what I was saying though, the A&R or anybody who gave her this contract, y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all definitely wrong. But back to, man, Jada, I just can't. It's so much to say about it. Mo facts you didn't pull up. I'm gonna take that W for the night. It's all good. But okay, we did the Youngboy thing, Blueface Momma, Tupac, her right there. What was his name? Stack 100? Like, hold on.
A lot of people might not.
He needed, because of our friendship, and solidified foundation.
Let me see.
You know, because I promise you, he would have married me and divorced me as soon as his ass left jail. He would have.
All right.
I'll be real.
This the same guy who pulled up to Chicago. Stack5, that's his name. In Chicago. This man, let me go down some more. This the same guy. I'm telling you, this dude confused. It's like, bro, I think you like 50. And you finally decided to take the Michael Strahan route instead of trying to be cool with the youngins. Remember this face right here. All right, let's go to the bottom.
A lot of y'all niggas been whole block pulling up, taking pictures. Where we at?
Tell them how they come.
We're in the middle of it.
Middle.
What you mean, nigga? Y'all pull up and take pictures and y'all not allowed to.
They sneak.
And one thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in.
Checking in. What'd you say?
I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the middle of old block.
Where you at?
You see the hoop?
Where you at?
I'm in the middle of old block, nigga. Fuck you mean? Listen, man.
This old damn, what was that guy who sang Between the Sheets? Ooh, baby. Damn, what was that dude name, man? My grandma used to love him, had the albums and everything. He was singing part of that group. Isley Brothers, that's his name. You lead singer, Isley Brother, face ass dude in your 50s checking in with teenagers at O Block. That was, how long ago was that? That was 1 year ago. Fast forward to a year now. See, this is how Hollywood weird do y'all. Look at him now. Check your boy out. Check your boy out.
With him. Which he needed somebody to do time with him, which I was going to do anyway. You didn't have to marry me to do time. Right? I'm here.
Now you see why we love you.
Now we see why you love you, Miss Jada. We see why you love you. Same guy right here. Now we see why you love you, Tupac. You over here around some damn Arrested Development young adults. Talking about checking it.
What the people's be, you know what I'm saying? What the real people's be, man.
Shit you can't pay for. No rap cap. Shit you can't pay for.
Man, I'm surprised they didn't rob your old ass. You over here trying to say they slang and stuff. No rap cap. It just sounds cringy when you said it too, man. It's like I'm surprised they just didn't blitz your
Pay for.
pocket.
No rap cap. Shit you can't pay for.
No rap cap. Yeah, shit you can't pay for. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, young bloods. Yeah. You Melvin age, but you ain't Melvin though. You not Melvin. You don't got the tape around your wrist. Let's get that straight. Let's get that understood. No, you not. You the same age as Melvin, but the physicality and all that is like that guy who stole Jody liquor with them damn young bloods. That's what it is. And then Peanut had to pull up on them with the damn belt and whoop them. Let's get that understood right there. I don't want y'all to ever think that, you know, comparison with Melvin. I'm just saying same age.
Fuck you mean? We really out here. Old block. Chi-town, nigga. Rest in peace, King Vaughn, nigga. We in the middle of old block, ain't we? Quit playing, man.
Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. How long I ain't had no sound, y'all? How long I ain't had no sound? My bad. Damn. I said my bad. So I said he have problems with the opposition, right? Stephen Jackson. My bad, y'all. That's embarrassing. What I said before I was muted, he think that because they got ghost guns and switches, right? But the oppositions that they got beef with around the corner, which is a block away, alley away, will pull up with a rocket launcher like this. No, don't be a menace. Real life shit right here. I shot this shit in basic training. This is a one-shot rocket launcher. He's even holding it kind of improper because the back of it, when you shoot it, acid come out from the back. So he will blow your ass up, Stephen, and his ops, and blow himself up. It's MAD, mutual assured destruction. Either that or he'll melt the damn backside of him off. You know, because you know niggas don't know how to properly shoot stuff like that. But dog, this is real life. That's what I'm saying. My bad, my bad.
Time with him.
Hold on. My bad, my bad. It said the music came on. Hold on. Let me turn this damn music off real quick. Let me see. Is my audio? Yo, check. This is fucking embarrassing. Yeah, I gotta turn that damn thing. Let me stop playing that. That whole chair be done, son. Yeah, the music came on, my bad. About 3 minutes. Yeah. I don't know. Thank you. But did y'all heard me when I said about him going around O Block and Rondo number 9 pull up with a rocket launcher, or and they blow him and themselves up? Real life don't be a menace, where he done lift that mail truck up and said, do we have a problem? That's what I was trying, yeah, that's what I was saying. But my bad, y'all. But I got a little carried away, but I'm getting better with it. Stephen Jackson, you over here, that was a year ago. Now fast forward, you're telling Jada that's why we love you, because she held it down while Tupac was locked up.
I'm with him,
No.
which I was gonna do anyway. You didn't have to marry me to do time, right? I'm here.
I see why we love you.
Now we see why we love you.
And then to he needed a rock. He needed because of our friendship and because of everything we had been through together, he just wanted to feel that solidified foundation. Because I promise you, he would have married me and divorced me as soon as his ass left jail.
Yeah. Mic check. Okay, mic check back on, just making sure. That's why I just wanted to cover. Stephen A. Jackson's situation is no different than Jada's situation. Jada was on board at a young age, early in life, chasing Tupac. Jada, you're not the only one. You know that. There was like 3 other women. Actually, one did an interview with that one guy on YouTube. He had a black and white logo, but she pretty much had said that, like, she had pictures of Tupac in prison. And like, she was defending that allegation that Tupac came across, what that one girl had, what he went to jail for and all that, with the court. Tell me, Jada, you're not the only. Tupac probably been writing out 15 different letters that day. And you don't want to admit to that. 15 letters that day. But she didn't hold him down. Jasmine guy, Desire, and his wife held him down. See? Desire. So that's her name. I think her name was Desire. Man, but come on, Tupac. Like, when Tupac was locked up, like with the fro, that was Tupac. You can find it at Barnes and Nobles. Shouts out to you, Naeem. I gotta pin that. I gotta put that right there. Tupac got a whole book of letters and poems he wrote to women. You can find it in Barnes and Nobles. LOL. Exactly. And I think that Jada don't want to accept that. She don't want to accept it because we just saw the video of her saying it's been 20-something years. Tupac has left this world. And she put the letter up there and read it. And then there was another clip with her daughter there. And it's like, what the hell? Like, Will, you should have cut the internet off. You should have cut the Wi-Fi off. You should have cut the Wi-Fi off. But she done got you with that crystals in her hand, magic ball reading. That do y'all really want to know what led to this and what tipped it off and what was a destruction? It's not the open marriage relationship thing. It's not the lying from public and all that. I'm gonna tell you what opened this up. Red Table Talk. Was she somehow convinced Will that it's okay to talk about our personal lives and get other people to talk about their lives so I could talk about my kind of like when Oprah Winfrey and Stanley, was she way back then, like that was the biggest L right there. That Red Table Talk right there. I know some of y'all gonna be like, no, man, that thing, I like Red Table Talk. No, Red Table Talk, and she brought her mother there, and then she said something about the time she masturbated for her like this is public. This is Will. That's you saw so many red flags. That should have been the number one red flag out of all the 1,000 you missed. You should have been like, okay, she taking it to the extreme with it. She going extreme. Oh, you DM? Okay, let me see. Because I got like about 16 messages on IG. Let me see. Appreciate you. Nine did. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead, share that. Appreciate it. Damn, what is I can't find yours now. Okay, villain. Okay, let me see this one.
In all that time, did you visit Tupac at Rykers? And
Whoa, buddy. We gotta put this up. We gotta pull this bad boy up. Somebody done did their research on Jada, what she was saying about. Appreciate you, Naeem, for that, for real, with the link you dropped. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute, but this one lady, see, this is why people be saying social media, oh, it's bad, it's toxic. It's like it's no different than a weapon. It's a tool. There's some people on social media. Play it from the bottom top. Okay, yeah. But there's some people from social media who really, do this OSINT, open source intelligence, like research, like not just get on here to talk and initiate arguments and the full-blown gossip. I know everybody like gossip. I'm just saying, like, these are some talented people out here. Jada Pinkett Smith reveals she sold drugs as a teenager. Man, like, what? Now she is throwing stuff at the wall, y'all. She is throwing everything at the wall. She's shooting in the dark. But let me go to this Jada thing. That was on IG, but I'm gonna have to share it from Twitter X because I know they got it up there too. Oh yeah, part 1. Boom. Yeah, it is. There it is, y'all. Ain't no way. That's crazy. Create in bed. So I'm gonna let y'all see what one of the supporters sent me. I believe it was Marty. Let me see. Put this on full screen right here. We gonna have a time tonight, y'all. Let me see. Almost there. Just gotta drag a little bit more. Just gotta drag. All right.
cannot handle these fucking lies anymore. Jada is currently on her Pay Attention to Me tour, and she is making all these wild claims, including that Tupac proposed to her while he was at Rykers. Really? The math isn't mathing, so let's take a look. Tupac was convicted of sexual assault charges on February 8th, 1995. From there, he was sent to Rykers Prison, only to be transferred less than a month later to Clinton Correctional Facility. And she specifically said she went to see him. This was not on the phone.
Book when I go to see him in Rykers, probably one of the more painful parts. Seeing him there, the condition that he was in, and having to leave him there.
Cool. So prior to going into Rykers, Tupac already had a girlfriend named Keisha. He proposed to Keisha, her words, in a September 2011 interview. He proposed to Keisha before he even went into prison. They were already engaged. They got married in April. And in the time that he got sentenced and was taken to prison, Keisha actually moved closer to be by him and be by the prison and saw him on a near daily basis.
When he asked me to get married, he was at Rykers.
So you're telling me that in the 3 to 4 week window that he was at Rykers, engaged to another woman who had moved closer to the prison and was there almost every day, Tupac proposed to Jada. But hey, Jess, you might be saying to yourself, Tupac wasn't known to be.
One thing I want to say is that, you know, when it comes to actors, they know how to, not all, but, you know, they know how to definitely stretch the truth or cap a lie. So yeah. I just want to put that out there. But shouts out to her. I'm gonna let her
be a
cook.
one-woman man. He was no angel. Fair enough. Let's see where Jada was during February of 1995, which was, as we've already established, the only time she would have been able to see Tupac at Rykers since he was only there for less than a month. You see, Jada had already met Will Smith in 1994 on the set of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but Will Smith was married, so nothing happened between them. But in February of 1995, Will Smith was served divorce papers by his wife. 5 days later, on February 19th, Will called Jada and said, "Are you single?" And she said, "Yep." Will said, "We're together now." Jada said, "Cool." And she immediately flew to LA. She flew so immediately that when he called her, she was in Maryland at a brand new house she bought. And she never spent a single night in her new house. That's how immediately she flew to LA.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go. Let's go. She going, all right, Jada Pinkett Smith. It says part two. Part two. See, this what happens now. You come across people who want to put the investment behind it. And I mean, you still got to check the research yourself. But when they be laying it out like that, it's like, hold on now. Let me go ahead and verify. Let me see what's going on. It said, It said, Jada Pinkett Smith said she will separate it. Part two, let's talk about forgiveness.
To get inside of a relationship and think that to find the depths of relating, that you can find the depths of relating without being challenged with pain. Now, we also have to have the clarity to understand who is worthy of us walking with them through certain devastations and when it's time to walk away, because I'm going to let you know something. Not everybody you love is meant to be the person you build a life with.
She talk to you, Will.
Okay? Sometimes you got to love them from over there because you can love them, but sometimes it's got to be from over there. But you can't love somebody else more than you love you.
Oh, okay. Here comes my I love myself thing. Okay. All right. Let me see. Part two. I can't find a part two. I mean, I know you got on. I just play the audio from IG because when I try to share it on via Notion, it tells me to sign in and all that other crazy stuff. But let's hear how part two is real quick.
So when in all that time did you visit Tupac at Rykers and get this fucking proposal? And for the record, Keisha and Tupac stayed married for about 10 months. They got their marriage annulled about 4 or 5 months after Tupac was released from prison. He was bailed out by Suge Knight. It wasn't long after that he met Kidada Jones. Kidada Jones is the daughter of legendary Quincy Jones. But it looks a little recognizable. You may know her sister, Rashida Jones, who played Karen on The Office. Kidada and Tupac were living together and engaged when Tupac was shot and killed. Kidada was the one that was there with him at the hospital the night he died. Kidada was handed his bloody clothes. She was the one who told him, "We all love you," before he slipped into a coma and never woke up. Keisha spoke with Tupac several days before he died because even though their marriage was annulled, they still remained good friends. And I can't help but notice that all of the women who are actually part of his life in a meaningful way are the ones that have just kept quiet. They've kept silent. They've kept their memories to themselves and not tried to use a dead man as their limelight. And the person who's squawking about him the most is making claims that can't even be verified and don't make sense from the perspective of a verifiable timeline.
I see why we love you.
Wow. Did y'all hear that? I hope y'all was able to hear that because I was playing from my phone. Hopefully I heard that though. But I mean, again, it's not it comes to a certain point, and I'm gonna say this before I wrap it up. It comes to a certain point where I know as much as there's some people out there who want to just go ham or bash Jada, say all types of wild stuff about her and everything. She's trash, the whole nine yards. Y'all know the type of people I'm talking about. We got to take a moment and pause and be like, and turn our attention towards Will. Like I said, many lives ago, This is no different than no fetishes that some of them other guys be having. You know, they like to get choked. They like to get, you know, their genitals stepped on. They like to get spanked. Some like to get hurt. Some like to come home from work and they like to see their significant other in bed with the mailman or the pool guy. Some people just like that. I mean, I just a fed. I'm telling you. So the will thing is like no different than some people when they cut themselves. Like when they, I know y'all like what the hell, but this is the psychology behind it. It's like they feel as though that they don't feel nothing. They're empty. They don't have no emotion. They're trauma. So they had to cut their wrists, they had to cut their legs, or cut a piece of, you know, just cut something to feel something, to feel alive. And it's like, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not agreeing. I'm saying we gotta look at Will, be like, yo, yeah, you gotta have a kid, you got family and all that. But there's a point in time where you gotta throw the towel in. He just like that chasing behind it. So I don't know how his upbringing was. I know his father was there, but it's like he definitely crazy retweet. Oh, hold on. He definitely seems like a massage, but that's what I'm saying. It's like he cares. Like his passion. Let's just say that his purpose. He think his purpose is, yep, you know, successful, will this and that, but to provide everything for his family, including his wife, which is cool. That's cool. That's great. But he don't know. He don't have like a knob. Like it's like a switch with him. Like even when he's with Papoose. Same thing with Papoose with Remy Ma. I'm gonna say this. When Remy got locked up for shooting her best friend over like what, a stack, $1,000, done shot her best friend. And when she did those years in prison, in the interview, when she came out, I could pull it up, but I ain't gotta do it now. She came out and they were asking, it was like, shouts out to Papoose, you know, your man been holding it down. And she's like, yeah, he been seeing me every weekend. He come to see me, you know, conjugal visits. And I told him to the point where I was like, yo, chill, I'm good. But he just like, it's been like every weekend he came to see me and my daughter. And they was like, wow, like what made Papoose do all that? And she was like, because I'm lit. When Remy said because she lit, I already knew that it's a similar thing like this. It's like, that's what Jada is. So Will, you do all this stuff and all that? And Jada be like, I'm lit. You know, it's just me. Like, it's not no, we're a team, we're together, you're the father of my child or whatever. It's I'm lit. That's what she said. So Papoose and Will, this is why I gotta be real. You gotta look at it like, yo, all these red flags and everything. We not the smear campaign over here. No, she already told us without telling us who she is. So this is where I value emotional intelligence. You gotta just read the room, intuitive. Some people don't want to see it. Some people see it, but they just be delusional. It's no different than catfish. It's like this guy knows that this woman is catfish, but he just don't want to lose that bond, that connection. So that's why he'll go, that's why he'll go 3 to 5 years not being able to see her in person or video FaceTime her, but just only text and hear voicemails. This is real deep right here. So again, damn, that just gotta just wrap it up like that because it is real stuff right there. Will, and then he put a poster tweet on Twitter. It showed him laying, I think he was traveling and he had Nike shoes on and he was laying down and the caption says notifications off, smiley face or something. Like, Will, like, you don't have to tell us that you're not hurt or you're not bothered by it. We know you bothered by it. But the fact, see, you still playing, that's the problem. You still playing that game right there. The cover's already been pulled off. It's like y'all agree to play this game. But since she done snatched the covers off, you might as well pull the sheets off and flip the bed over there. You over here still trying to make the bed up and she pulling all the blankets and the pillows and all that off. It's like you still trying to do damage control, like notifications off, like life good, be happy, fulfill your passion, don't worry about us and all that. It's like, no, you know, there's some people who go to 9 to 5 and they look up to celebrities like y'all. There's some people who life is going to work and monitoring celebrities. That is why y'all get paid that much. That is why they try to force y'all to be spokespersons of situations. So don't try to hit us with this damn Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, be happy, the art of life stuff. No, you still doing damage control. It's best to not respond. You should just like, because I know even if you call her, she probably got you on do not disturb. She probably block you. You probably had to talk to her assistant to get in touch with her. Who knows? Or she might see you. She might still be running into you, walking around with you while she doing this. And you like, oh, how's your press running going? Well, it's going good. I done told him this and about the book. And you're like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And you see clips like this, and you're just like, oh, they just, just part of her publishing, her marketing for her book. Will, you're not looking at it like, yo, she's trying to destroy my legacy. Men in Black, Hancock, I Am Legend, Bad Boys, Focus. I'm not even gonna bring up that movie way before then where you was with that wealthy guy. Let me see. I forgot the name of it, but just know that movie in the 90s, we remember, Will. We remember. But I guess that's how you had got on. But anyways, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Switch, the rap song, hey yo, Switch, hit it over, Switch. All like, Will, what are you doing, Will? What are you doing? I thought we done put this in the coffin off of the August Alsina thing. That was not Will's friend. That was her son's friend. Do y'all see how weird that is? I mean, yeah, because some of y'all looking at it like, oh, they're just celebrities and celebrities. Oh, yeah, celebrities. Oh, wow. No. Jaden had brought August when he was depressed or whatnot, because August Alsina, his brother got killed before he done got famous, but brought him. He was ill, depressed. They been cool. Stayed with him and his family. Jada, you met August through your son. Then you smash your son's friend. That is no different than a kid in high school getting invited over to his, going to his friend house and just smashing his mom. It is no different. The disrespect, the violation, the weird predator stuff. I mean, some people like they're the same age, they're grown and all that. Yes, okay, true. But do y'all not see the psychology behind it? If y'all see the Blueface and his mom Oedipus complex situation, you got to see this situation right here, because it's like, yo, what are we doing? Like, this is not. Yeah, and then he got an autoimmune disease or something. Like, oh, it didn't come to find out August had a boyfriend after that. It's so much stuff going on, and I know that it's celebrities and it's gossip and shock value, but this is why I'm not even into it. I'm not going to take that route. But as time goes, you got to be more wild, like Sukiana, the Sexyy Redd situation. You got to be more open and willing. Shouts out to Black Poe. You got to be more open and willing to how far you could go. We saw Blueface and Krishan Rock. Krishan Rock was so open and willing to get on that level that her tooth got knocked out in the fight, and she kept it that way for marketing. You just know her for a missing tooth. And she done fell in love with Blueface, so she done got a baby by him. So boom, trap. And her daddy done got knocked out by Blueface. So what I'm saying is that she let her personal life get in behind the cameras. That's what you got to give up if you want to take that route. If you don't got no talent, they don't want talent. But you can't have the quality and value of an underground artist, but want to have the fame like a mainstream pop artist. It just don't work like that. The record labels is not going to bring you in. None of y'all, no. You got to do it by your own. You're like beyond reality TV. It's like they're playing characters, but still they're getting emotionally scarred and traumatized with it. It's like, I'm going to bring my daddy and my mom. I've been said it. Both of them are smokers. I'm going to bring my smoking daddy. He look crazy on camera, but I ain't seen him in years, but I'm going to bring him on camera. Just this reality show, because that's what they want. But not you knowing that your dad gonna act up and he's gonna get embarrassed, like he got knocked out by the father of your child, Blueface. So it's like you have followed the script by bring your parents, your family. But when it went left, it's like you still like, oh, this reality TV. But I know you've been hurt by that. It's like, why the heck? What the heck going on? And then it goes real deep because Christian Rock said in the interview that the way she was conceived was her dad took her mom in the woods and had his way with her. So let's not, that's clips. This is what I'm saying. You see all this trauma and stuff that, you know, we just hearing clips and snippets of. But when they put on reality TV, everybody see it and it's just like, whoa, like this is where you have like almost dissociative identity disorders. Like, what's that Alice in Wonderland? You trying to click your heels together, right? Like it's you literally, you're like watching your life from a distance, like the movie Get Out, The Sunken Place. You really in the back seat of the movie theater in your head watching your life. And this is why you want to pop the perks, burn spoons like what's that one singer who made that? Sorry, not you know what I'm saying? Shave your head off, run butt naked outside to say you crazy like Martin Lawrence before you did national security. What's another thing? Jussie Smollett thing. It's so much like impulsive behavior. Rushing Kanye West to the hospital and everything. Say he has mental problems. They can make it look crazy on you. So even though that they know what they're doing to you. So with Christian Rock, they know what, okay, we know this is going to make you go crazy. We going to do it still. So when you go crazy, we're going to be like, oh, damn, we need to get you help. But we know we caused that. But if you go against us, we could just be like, oh, she ain't been taking her medication or she's going off the rails again. That's how they get you. So now you got to go ahead, tuck your tail in like a sad puppy and go back and be like, okay, what do I need to do? All right, go on this press run, apologize, be like you was addicted to drugs, your life changed and everything. It's the whole 9 yards. Nothing changed, nothing different. But 16 degrees of separation type stuff. Yeah, but again, I appreciate y'all. It's love for real. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow around, I'll say 9 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully, because Mike Towers, shouts out to you, Brian. You at a concert, okay? Anybody so tomorrow when I go ahead and go live, I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link if y'all want to join the panel because I got some other topics I definitely gonna cover. And I'm definitely going to, like, you know, bring y'all on and let y'all speak y'all piece on here or, you know, give me some insights. And we're going to go from there. But I don't know what's going on, but we here for it. Yeah, you got to go all the way back, buddy. But I appreciate y'all. Let me go ahead and get up off here because it's past like an hour and a half and I got to do timestamps and, you know, got my own personal stuff going on. But tomorrow I'm going to try to come back up here and probably bring a guest on and we're going to rock out from there. Love y'all. Appreciate Naeem. Hopefully this week coming up, you know, you can stop by because will you be on the Big Facts podcast show, even when you on your channel? There's one thing, I'm going to say this before I get off with Naeem. I saw the video where you was talking about with relationships. People don't want to put in the work behind it. Like they just want the, you know, just the pretty side of it. Like it takes work, dedication, commitment. It's two people trying to figure out how to coexist in one world together. That was facts right there. Yeah, appreciate you. That was facts. The way you had said that was real facts. And you said with the rappers, when you go off with artists and stuff, I'm telling you. Yeah, definitely gotta check her out for real. But yeah, love, I'm out. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. Deuces. Hopefully this thing don't act up on me again.
Hey, you there on your phone, and you there on your smart TV, aren't you mad that Grump hasn't been posting videos consistently lately? I mean, really, what is wrong with this guy? I want you to comment down below to get Grump to do the next video or send a value for value to help him get back on track. Seriously, this is embarrassing. Grump's channel is sinking just like no jumper. All right, I'm out of here.
Hey, my name is Turbo. If you like what you see on Grump's channel, Please don't be afraid to donate to the channel from 50 cents all the way to $500. We appreciate all the value that you guys are giving. Now back to Grump's video. This is Turbo signing out.
Brother, this guy's.
Maybe I don't need as much rehearsal as some other folks. David, this can't go on. What you got to say, Blue? That's right, Otis. Whatever you say, Otis. Now, David, it's like this. Now, either you gonna straighten up, or we letting you go. Blue, you all right with that? I'll miss you. But not if you're hurting the group. Hurting the group? I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You wish you could work it the way I do.
Come on. Yo, Kelly. I'm so focused on it. I can see